Well, today is tips and tricks on fears and how to overcome fears and such. We got some good responses, got some good comments on that. What's that color? Again, posted a video response and talked about how stress can sometimes force you to do things that you know are bad, but they, kind of comfort you, like, said smoking calmed her down, comfort foods, all that, that kind of stuff. That can be one of the negative side effects of fear or stress or things like that. Heading towards food or something comfortable like that. But what this is about change. You don't want to just run and get comfortable whenever something bad happens. You want to confront it and overcome that. So you won't retreat every time something happens. You won't go, oh my god, I'm scared. Stuff. I have a story on that, but right now I'm going to cover some of the comments. I picked 3 out that I liked. Let's start with Mimsy Sky. Drake, my love, I have so much to say. You shouldn't be scared. You should take a deep breath and know that we are all here to support you. And those people who would make jokes or laugh, who needs them? Why do they matter? Who are they in the grand scheme of your life? Nobody. The real people that matter don't care and just want you to be happy. The only way to try something is to do it. Just like my board says, jump Drake, we'll catch you. Little text heart. It's true, Drake. We are here to support you, and when you're going through tough times, just remember that we're here to help you in any way that you need. I mean, obviously, some things you probably want to keep more personal, but if you ever want to talk, ring a ding ding, this guy. Okay? And the commenter of the week is Robert697, and his comment is, "This world will be a better place if we just stop living a lie. That lie is the word can't, because anything is possible, and it is possible simply by the power of words." 2 important quotes. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, and whether you say you can or can't, you're right. Why are these important? Because they are simple truths. Saying you can't will ensure you can't, and saying you're afraid will ensure you stay in fear. Focus only on what makes you happy. Shalom. I love this comment because it talks about it does the thing about there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and that that speaks on the fact that the only thing you should ever be afraid of is the fact that you are afraid of something, because there's nothing out there that should scare you, because you can overcome anything, you can do anything you want. And that's like reflected also in the next quote, whether you say you can or can't, you're right, because if you say I can't do this, then you're not going to. Like, you set up a mental block, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy right there. You're setting yourself up for failure. And if you say you can and you're determined to do it, then nothing bad can come of that, because like I said earlier, regardless of whether you get the exact results you want or not, you're still going to have the experience, and you're still going to know. Perfect timing, Dad. And you're still going to know what to do next time or what not to do next time, because you'll have that experience behind you. But my advice, I'm not saying that I agree with all of this, but my advice personally, this is what's always worked for me, is I used to watch scary movies, and I have a wild imagination, and I hate it sometimes. And I used to watch, when I'd watch scary movies, I'd lay awake all night being so afraid, and I could not quit thinking about the monster that's coming to get me. I don't know exactly how it came about, but I said, you know what? There's nothing to be afraid of. It's not real. I mean, I know this is, kind of more applying to childhood fears of monsters and stuff, but it can work in a real life too. But here, I call it logicking it out, like using logic to overcome it. You think, okay, the monster's not real, so I'm afraid of a movie. What's there to be afraid of in that movie? Nothing. The movie. I mean, of course it's a movie, but it ends when you press stop. right? It can also apply to just life situations, like Drake said, swimming without your shirt on. I used to be afraid to do that. I honestly probably swam with a shirt. I'm gonna say 15, maybe. I don't know. I really don't remember for sure. And then finally, I just figured out, what am I covering up? People can see I'm a big guy. I have a shirt over it. What does that change, And so I quit. I don't swim with shirts anymore. Although sometimes I think about it because I'm a little hairy. Whatever. Well, Dan, I'll see you on Friday. Really like to see your progress. See how you doing, buddy. Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo.